The chaos of all these cars going in and out of each other. Hello, I'm back with another reaction / breakdown video, and today we're looking at the Billie Eilish NDA music video. Amazing. So I love what Billie Eilish is doing musically. I think it's got an extremely unique sound with all the layering that she does with her vocals, and obviously the production with the instruments as well. Just so clever. But to go along with that, the visuals within her music videos really grab your attention as well, and they just give that extra support to the meaning behind the song. So let's have a quick look at the video.
Did you think I'd show up in the machine? No.
Love that, just how cool it is, how slow she's walking.
Got a stalker walking up and down the street.
So you've obviously got the main shot there, and you've got like a glitch effect of two clips of her over the top of each other. That's obviously a close-up shot of her in a different location, different lighting, but they've used that to overlay the main shots and then it just disappears again. And that just emphasizes some of the lyrics. You can see that they've just taken the transparency down so you can still see through both of those images. So you've got these sections where there's these stalkers following her, and you can see these people in the background. And I love that because she sort of like looks over her shoulder and then they disappear. So it's like there's someone following her, but there's nothing she can do about it, and she just has to keep on going anyway. I mean, that's incredible. Just out of note, like you see the light on her face first, so you think something's coming. She's on a road, it's gonna be a car, and then just loads of them blast pasta bake. Oh, why? Pasta bake. It's incredible to watch. So to begin with, you've got the nice smooth shot going backwards, and then it looks as though it goes handheld and really shaky. And at first I thought they'd probably unhooked the camera from the rig and then went handheld, but after looking at a couple of videos, it looks as though it stays on that rig the whole time. So what they've most likely done is add camera shake in post, and that's really easy to do. I gave it a try earlier today. I've actually used a gimbal in this shot, so it's nice and smooth. The movement is nice and smooth. Then I've added a little bit more movement in the camera. I'm just going from side to side and up and down. And then I'm gonna add the camera shake after, and I'll show you how to do it. Go into your effects browser and type in handheld, drag that over the top of your footage, and there'll be a similar thing in other programs that you use as well, so you'll be able to find that. So if I increase the shakiness here, you'll see that it adds camera movement already. How cool is that? And you can obviously add to the intensity of that shakiness, so you can go all the way up, see what that looks like. Not bad actually. You obviously play with that to see what you prefer, and then the distance as well, so how far the camera moves. So let's play that. That's not bad. You just got to bear in mind with the distance. The more distance you have, the more cropped in you're going to be, so you're going to lose some of that image, but it does look quite authentic. To make it look a little bit more realistic, you can add some blur. So you just go into your effects again and grab that directional blur and drop it over the top, and just bring the amount down a little bit, because it does look a little bit digital while you're doing this, so you want it to have that motion blur that you'd get if you were moving the camera in that way. Then obviously you can just add keyframes so that you can select the parts of the video where you want it to start shaking and want it to stop shaking as well. Here we are, play the clip back, so you'll be able to see it go from smooth to shaky. So yeah, I think they've done something similar to that, basically. That's an easy way of doing it. You can probably get plugins and stuff like that that look a bit more natural. Now the camera's obviously still moving to create a little bit more interest, because if it was just still, it wouldn't have as much impact. So it's moving around, is because obviously this is a dangerous thing to do. The cars aren't going as fast as it looks, so the camera movement adds to the movement that's going on in the shot, and then the shake adds to it as well, and then there's loads of stuff going on. You've got the searchlights whizzing around, you've got the smoke, you've got her doing her thing in the middle, then you've got the camera movement, camera shake. It all adds to that energy. So this is one of those music videos that's shot all in one take, and I love that sort of thing. If you've ever seen the film 1917 Great film. They've made it look like they've filmed it all in one shot, but there's no way they'd be able to do an entire film all in one take, so especially not one that looks that good. So what they've done is they've been very clever with the transitions and the cuts. So for example, if they pan round and it goes into the darkness or through a tunnel, they've used that as a stopping point to cut the take. They'll fade in and start the next scene from that cut. Whereas this video is all in one take, and that means you've got to plan out exactly what movements everybody's doing, but you've got to make sure that your camera work is spot on. They're going to do this multiple times to make sure it's right, but if you watch the cars, can you imagine how precise they've got to be? And she's not even looking where they are. So I can imagine she was terrified doing this. So yeah, if you're doing like a one-shot take thing, you're gonna have to plan and rehearse what you're gonna do, but super effective if you can pull it off. You also notice that at the beginning, there's sort of one light off to the side. She's only just got a little rim light or a hair light there, and that is it. That's all the light there is. But then a little bit later, you can see that she's come into the light, or they've turned the light up. Now that means that there's something, some sort of rig with a light on following her from the side, but they've got to make sure that it's out of frame. So that's going to be a super powerful bright light that's following her. It's got to go at the right speed. Loads to think about. Although it looks like a simple video, so much has gone into it. Look at that shake. That shake just suddenly stops. Ooh, nice. Nice anamorphic flare. Look at that. That is nice. You can see they've got that line right across the center of the frame, but then you can see those blue flares as well. Nice. Right, massive light from in front. Obviously the cars are coming from behind her this time, but there's a big light directly in front of her, so they want it to make it look like she is in the headlights. I like how hazy the light is. It's not super bright, so they might have used a mist filter again. I'm using the Tide Optics Cinesoft filter, super affordable, love the thing. I've got it on now actually, you can see the lights are nice and soft. And then you start to see smoke come into the frame. Now you can see it's just off to the side there, just out of the frame. Yeah, smoke machine of some sort. But then, as you can see, these cars here, I don't know if it's coming from the wheels or if there's something that's dispersing that smoke from out of the cars somehow, so that it looks natural, because I don't know if there'd be that much smoke from the tyres, I'm not sure. So to emphasise that, they might have added to it in some way. Then you've got these strobe lights. It almost looks like searchlights going on from either side. The chaos of all these cars going in and out of each other. I just love that little line, melody line there. It's just creepy. It's awesome. Awesome. Great ending. What? So hopefully you'll be able to use some of these techniques and tips in your music videos as well. Let me know if you want to see more of these types of videos on the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified of new videos. Have a great week, and I will see you in the next one.